Hey guys, this is just a quick update. 1 week later, today is Sunday, the 1st of October. Today's the 1st. So this is a quick update of the sunflowers that we've got in the pots. These are a few weeks old now, and yeah, they're looking really healthy now. From last week, you can now actually you can see the difference from last week's video to this week. In the last week, they have just completely shot up, and there's actually quite a few of these sunflowers in here, which I'm probably going to leave maybe 1 or 2, depending on the thickness and the size of the sunflowers when they grow older. Like for example, here for example, this guy here has got a lot of flowers on it. You can see that. Whereas these guys in here, they're now starting to get shaded out by the sun. So the best idea is to get those guys out into their own pot so they can spread their own roots and grow to their own style. Now, one of the most notable things you'll notice is not every plant's going to reach 7 feet, 6 feet, or even 5 feet. 2 years ago, I remember having sunflowers which were 7 feet tall, and these were in pots. These were actually in bigger pots, but they were 7 feet tall, and that was with no sort of fertilizer or additives or chemicals. I was just regular potting mix from the garden store. Planted the seedling and away she grew in a month's time. So these are the sunflowers, and then you got another one here, and you can see the size difference. And then this is a update of the and this in here is an update of my capsicums that I bought on Friday or something. And yeah, they're going pretty well as well. So it all looks well. Yeah, everything looks pretty healthy and green, and it all looks pretty good. Can't complain about anything. You have a look through here. These are the sunflowers. You'll notice here that, for example, the stem on this sunflower here hasn't got furs, whereas the stem on this sunflower here, you can see the furs, you can see those micro hairs on the stem of them. Now, from my remembrance of these sunflowers, I don't honestly remember any different seeds that I placed in here. So for the reason of these guys to be different is a tad confusing, but maybe it's just the way they germinated from when they came out onto seed. Mine, the pool, it's pretty green, it needs a new pump done. And then these are my tomato updates. You can really see how much these guys are growing now. If you look at the stake, this guy here is still being stupid and doesn't want to grow up. I think he's thickening up, which is nice. He's got a runner or whatever it's called there. So that tells me that it's growing. And then this guy in here, he's really thick. You can look at the base there. And this guy actually here is interesting. He's actually started to wrap himself around. He's actually started to wrap himself around the stake, which is good. So he's keeping himself up. And then the same with this guy here. He might actually, I might put a stake on that guy, help him get up stronger. So I haven't got much battery left, but this is just a quick video update of the tomatoes, the red capsicums, as you can see, and the sunflowers, as you can also see in here. So it's just a week later from my last video. Anyway, thank you. Ciao. I thought while I was making these videos, I'll take another shot of the seedlings that I've got here. Now these are the tomatoes, and these are really starting to shoot up now. Look how good looking these are. these are really starting to be nice and thick. Each of the stems, you know, I'm putting a bit of pressure, tugging on that, and they're nice and deep. Actually, I took a cutting off one of those tomato plants, and I had a look on YouTube. You can, yeah, I'm fiddling around with it, you know, trying to to be able to grow roots on a stem with no potting mix. Is it going to work? I don't think so, but we'll see. And then this is my little guy in here, which was a little red capsicum, which was struggling to grow in those pots, so I put it in here to help it grow, and it's going well. And then there's in here, that's a sunflower leaf, and I don't know, I don't think that's really going too well, so anyway, can't really do much about it anyway. So yeah, we've got nothing from the apples still. I don't know what's happened to those guys. Don't know if they're alive or dead or work or what is going on with them. But as of yet, I haven't been able to notice anything. So that's a bit of a shame, but I didn't really have too high hopes for those. Sorry if the wind's bad. The red capsicum, I'm pretty sure these guys are, don't really look like they're growing. Tomatoes look nice and healthy. These sunflowers in here are an absolute beasts. These guys are actually going to be ready now. I might put these out in their own pots now tomorrow. I might actually just take the healthiest ones out of it and just chuck the rest, because I've got enough sunflowers. I think I've got a sunflower invasion. Anyway, what I was actually thinking about doing was making sunflower oil. So actually I might keep this and give it a go, and then buy one of those presses online, you know, those manual presses for like $150 on eBay or something. I'm actually going to give it a go and see if it works. Oh, in here you've got that other sunflower in there. He's taking his time to grow, but it should be right. There's actually, I had planted cherry seeds in here. Oh, they would have been a long time ago. They would have been probably on my first or second video upload. I put some cherry seeds in here, and well, I don't really see anything growing too much here. This actually needs a bit of water. Yeah, that actually needs heaps of water. That's dry as a bone. That guy in there is nice and wet. This is basil. It's a basil plant that's on the piss and it's not really going too well. But anyway. And then in here, we've got our chives. Beautiful. I love chives, especially with pasta and like cheese melted on top. Beautiful. And then I can't remember what this is. And then this is your coriander, I think. Something like that. I forgot. I'm not very memorable at times. So yeah, that's the updates of all plants. So yeah, looks pretty good. Thanks for watching. Like, comment and subscribe for more. Cheers guys.